With the end of our race in mind, the actions we take today have an even greater meaning. As Paul and Christ both demonstrated, our minds should be centered on redeeming the precious time we have remaining, serving others in love, the way that Christ chose to wash his followers' feet, leaving a legacy of guidance and knowledge, as Paul did for Timothy, and praying for those who we will hand our batons off to so they can successfully carry the torch forward in their respective races.
There will always be distractions, detours, unavoidable obstacles, and self-inflicted challenges that we will face as we press forward to make that final jump. And the path to get there, as well as how our unique endgame looks, will be different and personalized for each of us.
So let's be intentional with the time that we have and invest it with a renewed sense of purpose. Let's serve others in love, pray for them with a purpose, seek the Lord with intensity, and leave a legacy that will point others towards him long after we are gone. And if we have less time on the clock remaining than we would prefer, let's remember, it's those actions we take at the end of the game that have the greatest resonance and often matter the most. Even if we wasted the first 100 ticks of the clock in a Mario level, it's how we urgently and intentionally use the final 100 that we were given that makes all the difference. Jesus lived a life of incredible meaning and purpose, impacting lives everywhere he went, but his final 24 hours were the ones that had the most eternal impact, fulfilling his destiny on the cross and setting every captive free who seeks him.
The Apostle John was a loyal follower of Christ and one of his 3 most trusted friends, but his final recorded mission as his hourglass reached the 0 hour was to receive and record the book of Revelation, the definitive volume on eschatology and the end of the age.
In his final days of an incredibly powerful life of service to the Lord, Elijah was charged with setting the future in motion by anointing 2 new kings, as well as his own successor, Elisha. So, have you wasted some time on foolish or frivolous pursuits? Well, so have I, more than I can count. But that flagpole is still there waiting for me, and I intend to move with a greater sense of urgency and ensure I stick the landing. In the words of Mario's speedy blue adversary, I gotta go fast. That's in Sonic 3:16. Don't look it up, it isn't real. Might be in the Message Bible, I don't know. I can't help how slow I started, but with the Lord's help, I will run until I hear that trumpet sound.